So since I got a front rocker on my go-kart, do you think I should put rear suspension? Rear suspension is pretty easy if you have tension at the belt. All I have to do is put springs on the axle.
Yeah, you're making it too complicated.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to drive that in downtown Cobalt.
No?
No.
I'm driving in no woods. What do you mean that's the point?
This is not something that you need to spend $500,000 on.
I already put $500 too.
That's the point. Because you're not going to use a lot.
Oh, we use a lot. Legally?
Trust me, you're not. Relative to first starting, you have a lot of money.
That's fair. Then what made it street you guys?
You're just doing this because you like mechanics.
No, I'm good. It's like, it's going to be a two-seater. Like, that's me too.
You like mechanics.
Not only, kind of got a reason I want to make it. Well, the reason I started was because I was talking to a friend who played airsoft, and we were like, oh, you want to put a small armored vehicle?
Only because I was very specifically warned against this. Damn, it didn't work. Alright. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Ooh, that's good. Why haven't I been getting these? Oh my god. We'll come together in about a minute and a half. Kids, I'm gonna let the ads finish up here.
That's true. So, yeah. I got a small little part, but I can't really move around effectively. Well, no. It's on this. But you gotta pick it up and awkwardly. Well, you have to have two people to pick it up and move it around. What?
You know the pet food shop there? Pet food bank?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Go ahead.
She runs a pet food bank.
Huh. That's
Well, you know, you meet certain people who their life is devoted to doing the right things for the right reasons.
Welcome in, chat. How are y'all?
They're not making any money from it.
Shipment of fail. Hi, welcome on in. How are ya? Welcome to a special edition today of board gaming. We were gonna play this game like 2 weeks ago, and then I changed my mind because I was like, you know what we should do? I'm going to wait so I can dress up. And here we are. I mean, the hat should be more than enough to give it away, but I mean, the rest of my outfit is. It's hard to tell. I don't have a ton of room here, so. So yeah, for those who don't know, I'm Jayne from Firefly. There's his iconic hat that shows up for literally all of one episode. Or maybe it shows up in more episodes and I just wasn't paying attention. But there's an episode of Firefly where they're receiving mail and they're like, hey Jayne, you have mail. And Jayne's like, oh shit, I have mail? And he opens it and he pulls his hat out. And it's from his mom. And so whenever people ask me where I got this hat in real life, I'll say, oh, my mom made it for me. I mean, my mom didn't actually make it for me. But that's the joke, right? That's they'll either be like, oh, that's awesome, your mom is awesome, or they'll be like, I see what you did there. I mean, both could be true. But yeah, I bought this hat years ago. My friend was selling it and I was like, fuck, I'll buy it. And so I do a Jayne costume from time to time, especially when I go to conventions, because it's a super simple outfit, right? Everyone recognizes the iconic hat because it's Jayne's hat. You don't, you know, you see these colors, you're like, oh my god, it's a Jayne hat. And then obviously I gender bend it, and then I have like a fake gun, which I don't have with me today because I was like, you know, I'm not gonna bring this because I was like, we don't need to bring. So basically, I wheeled up an underbus. Don't have that with me. Decided against it. So yeah, I do have my combat boots though. Oh yeah. So I decided to break those out too. So I thought like, oh, I should see flip floppies, but nah. So, but yeah, Shipman, how are you doing today? The rest of chat, how are you? This table is really shaky, and this is gonna be annoying. Let me see if I can fix this. So I have a penny. I got a penny here. No, I need one more quarter. There we go. Alright, chat. Try to remind me to get those quarters later on. I don't have pennies, so I had to use quarters. And unlike pennies, quarters are actually semi-useful because, well, you can play pinball with them. So, but yeah, how's everyone's week going? I got to have dinner with a friend yesterday. He's actually leaving. Him and his wife are going to Hawaii tomorrow. So I'm gonna miss him for the next couple of years. Hopefully we run into each other. Maybe I'll go to Hawaii and visit them because they're great people. And I would love to see them again. But we had some hot dogs at the Red Hot. And then the day before that, on Monday, I hung out with another friend. We went to a new restaurant here in Tacoma called Three Hearts. Super good food. Really enjoyed it. And we started. She showed me how to start doing my own window glass pane something. What is it? What's she called? Hang on. I don't want to go to my messages. So the stained glass window. And so I actually got all my pieces cut. I got everything trimmed down, and she didn't have the right pieces to seal them all together. So later on this week or next week, we're gonna get the right soldering tool, and we're gonna seal the window, and then I'll have my own first thing that's window, which I'm gonna give to my friend. So Runner, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? I hope work is going good. Same for you, Shim. I hope work is going great. I hope uneventful but productive. If you can't tell, I am Jayne from Firefly, and we are going to be playing Firefly. That's Jayne, by the way. In case you didn't know who he is, that's Jayne from Firefly. So yeah, I'll just ask. Yay! That's good. I'm always a little worried about the international cards, and I'm always like, but what if it gets lost this time, you know? So I'm so glad it makes it. So
Yeah. That one there pitches down, and that one ratio.
you know, I gotta start coming up with like. I definitely do start coming up with like new redeems pretty soon. Oh man. Okay, is this gonna fit? Is this gonna fit? Oh my god, it's gonna fucking fit. I was so worried I was gonna have to move tables and move away from the table that we'll always have, but this table will fit. Alright, let me get everything turned around here. We can start seeing the setup of this. Oh my god, this thing is huge. This is a big map. This map is big. Alright. So, like I said, we are going to be learning some Firefly here. Okay, this looks like this looks super quick. Could use that. Actions, reputation. Okay, I like that. Here we go. First on the captain's chair. Yeah, here we go. Wait, where's the Sodo setup? Ah, here we go. Sodo setup. There we go. You did postcards for a few years. You lost 25% of all the cards you tried to send. International post travel sucks. Yeah. Yeah. It can definitely be a problem.
Yeah, that would just be so
Okay. Here we go. So if I get everything organized here. Got patience. Alright, so none of this stuff's probably gonna have to be off screen just because we don't have enough I don't know, I mean maybe we'll see. We'll have to put a bunch of people off to the side. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have the room for all this. Let's get everything all set up here. I did watch a couple of videos, so I was able to get a pretty good idea of how to set everything up here, which is nice. Work's going crazy as usual, doing a clerical error. The executive of your father's will, so you may need to see it. Oof. Oof. Well, I hope that all works out well. I hope, you know, your father's will is executed as he wanted. I hope there's no family drama. I know some families get that real butthurt with the way some things get, you know, the way some things get handled in a will. So, I always wish people the best. No drama? Good, good. Alright, these are gonna go above. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, so these are gonna go up here. So I'll have to reach for them. Because there's just not enough room. This board is literally eating everything up. So, what we're gonna have to do is adjust the camera as necessary, right? So we're gonna put these cards over here. I'll draw them. Well, no, wait. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me get everything out, and then I can rearrange stuff as needed. Misbehave cards. Name tag. What do we got here? What is this? Reaver? Annoyance. What's this? Okay.
But I've already built the driver system for my other plan, but I kind of crashed because of the...
Wait, these go together. Border space. Nice. Here's the money. It's good money right there. Alright. So, first things first, let's go ahead and do our standard game setup. We have our solo card here, right? So, we're gonna hit the place the reshuffle cards in the discard piles with games with 3 or more players. So, let's go ahead and get these shuffle cards out of here. What do these shuffle cards even look like? Are there no shuffle cards? Okay, here's what we'll do. If we come across a reshuffle card... No, sorry, the reshuffle cards stay in the deck. Okay. Okay, reshuffle cards, place the Annions and the Reaver ships to the appropriate starting locations, right? So here we go, we have the Annions ship, right? If you've seen Firefly, this is the big ship that comes around. You put it on Nundinium, I think. Let me make sure here. Let me get this set up correct. Yeah, Nundinium, and then also have... Oh god, look at this, the Stegosaurus. This is the Go First token. It's a good callback to the show. I really like it. Okay, what we're gonna do... Oh, here we go. So this is the Reaver ship. So the Reaver goes over here. Alright. So once again, here comes all the fun parts. Because I gotta get everything nicely organized here. Alright, put this over here. By the way, today we are having a blue raspberry Italian soda. It is hella tasty. I might get another one later today. Alright. Let's see. Find the say reshuffle on the bottom of the card. Place this card either. Okay, so we're not doing that. Yep. Place a cruiser and cutter. Yep, done that. Choosing ships. Okay, so here we go. So we've done that. Choose ships. So since obviously I am. Alright, so we're gonna select my ship. So we have 4 ships, right? We have obviously Serenity. We have the Bonnie May. We have the Yankee. And the Bonanza. Now, it's a little bummer. I wondered these were ships that were supposed to show up in like later seasons of Firefly if it hadn't been canceled after season 1. Most people would want to choose the Serenity. I'm gonna go with the Bonnie May. I like the name. I love the little icon they got going, and I don't want to be, I don't want to be a basic bitch and select Serenity, right? So, we get ourselves a blue thing right here. We're gonna select our crew. So the way this works, right? Set up. In addition to selecting your leader, you may select up to 4 crew cards from any deck, up to a total of $1,000. So we're gonna select my leader, which I do it from. Where are the leader cards? It's a good question. Hang on a minute. Are these the leader cards? Oh yeah, here we go. So here's our leader cards. Right, and then we also have a drive core, right? So you just take a drive core that goes on your ship. Sprout Girl, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? Welcome to Firefly if you want to see the special outfit. Jayne. The man they call Jayne. I don't know the words to the rest of this song. I think like the first line is he robbed from the wit, he robbed from the rich and gave to the poor or something. I don't know. Yes, I've got the hat. Hi. You want to see the rest of the outfit? Hang on.
White soul tails, apple, and Fairmont, Logan, and Mina.
You know what Seattle
Yeah, I wanted to do something special for this one. Like I knew I was gonna be playing Firefly today. That's why we were dressed as Jayne. And so we're learning to play the solo version of Firefly. I'm really excited about this. So yeah. Sprouter, how are you? And also, I see that you are a Firefly fan. Who is your favorite character from Firefly? I know you guys are always thinking, oh, Jayne was your favorite character. He actually is. My favorite character is actually Katie. I really love Katie. She's awesome.
It says they should have it.
I do like Jayne. I like all the characters. All the characters are great. But my top two favorite will probably be Book, or Shepherd Book, and Katie. Those are my two favorite. So, who are y'all's favorite? Who are y'all's favorite Firefly characters? Zoe's great too. I love Zoe. Zoe, Mao, the Doctor. Right. If I had to pick my least favorite character, damn, I don't know if I have it. I don't even know if I can pick a least favorite. They're all great characters. Like this is like asking me to pick my least favorite character on DS9. And like even though he's actually I know who my least favorite character is on DS9. My least favorite character on Firefly? If I had to pick a least favorite, honestly, probably the Doctor. Probably, if I had to pick a least favorite, it would have to be the Doctor. It's so hard to pick a least favorite there. So, but yeah. So right now we are picking a leader. So we don't get back to the game. This board is huge, by the way, so I'm going to have to like adjust you guys, shift you around as necessary, so be prepared for some moving parts here. I'm going to do my best to show the action. So, right now we're picking our leader. Once again, some people will be a basic bitch and pick Malcolm, right? Because, of course, everyone wants Malcolm as their leader. But let's see who some of these other leaders are. We have Corbin. He's a mechanic. Chop. He may buy drive cores and ship upgrades at half price. we have Burgess. When you complete a shipping job, node 1 cargo. Fancy duds. We will show them what power is. We have Nandy, Heart of Gold. May hire crew at no cost. She's kind of worthless because I'm going to actually start off with crew. We have Marco. You may buy gear the explosives or firearm keywords at half price. And he's a gun runner of transport. Do we look reasonable to you? We got Womack, Cold and Heartless. When you complete an immoral job, take 500. Ooh, I might take Womack. And then we got Malcolm. Whenever you complete a crime job, take 500. He is a soldier and a pilot. He's moral. I mean, we have mechanic. It's kind of goofy how they make Malcolm like so good. I mean, he's got pilot and soldier. No one else has two. Everyone else only has one. I mean, this guy just has nothing. You know, I might take Womack. You know, once again, we're trying to avoid the basicness, right? Thinking of you takes your Gen Con. Oh, hell yeah. Gen Con Indy? No. San Diego, right? Gen Con San Diego? Because that's when I think that's when it's happening. That's awesome. Oh shit, it is Gen Con Indy. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Oh no, San Diego had San Diego Comic Con. That's what it was. Yo, that's amazing. I've been wanting to go Gen Con Indy forever. I've never managed to go. Mainly because I always forget that it's happening until it's happening. Alright, so I'm thinking we should either do Corbin, Womack, or Marco. Right? I knocked Marco because he knocks guns. I knock Womack because when you complete an immoral job, you take 500. And you have Corbin. You may buy drive cores and ship upgrades at half price. I mean, these are all pretty good, right? You know what? Let's go with. We're gonna go with. Let's go with Corbin, just because of who I know I'm gonna take. All right, so we can put these away. Alright, so, now that I've chosen my leader, I also, as part of the Seldor setup, I get to pick up 4 crew cards from any deck up to a value of $1,000. So, I'm going to go through these decks. We're going to find crew that we want to add in, worth up to 1,000. There's one person in particular I'm looking for real quick. Let me get him, if I can find him. There's Anara. She'd be pretty cool to grab, right? We can grab some, but I think we're gonna do the whole, like, look, we're not gonna pick someone who is, who is, like, already, like, from the main crew, right? So I'm thinking, I'm knocking Yolanda. Let me look at Persephone here, right? Let's see, ooh, we got Shepherd Book, right? Well, I mean, I am gonna pick one person from it, and it's gonna be, surely y'all know who I'm looking for. We got River Tam here. Who is it? There's Bree. What else we got? Simon, Gunhand, Biddy. No. Where's? Oh, it's Broken Silverhold, duh. TwitchCon Awesome San Diego? Yes. Oh, what did Shipman say? Finally, I found it, Mr. Universe. You can't stop the signal. Everything goes somewhere, and I go everywhere. Dude, I love the Serenity movie. It's so good. Like, and I get that it's like kind of got a bunch of plot holes all over, but you know what? They really managed to put it together, you know? Alright, so obviously we're gonna hire Jayne, right? We're bringing them on. How can we not have Jayne? I don't know if this is the only Jayne in the entire deck. Let me see. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's the only Jayne. Fucking Bester. Got Bridget. Actually, wait. Do I want Bridget? I want Bridget, not Yolanda. No, wait. Yolanda's a cooler name. Okay. Alright, so we got Jayne, Yolanda. So I think we should go for a couple $200, right? Oh, look at that. We got Lucy. We got 2 Fry. When carrying a sniper rifle and drop, draw 1 for your behavior card down to a minimum of 1. Ship upgrades. The Grange Brothers. 2 of a kind. Alright. I don't know if I want to TwitchCon this year, guys. Because right now I'm looking to get a job. So We're seeing. We're gonna see. Ooh, Hednan. You may use an action this turn to remove disgruntled from a crew other than Hednan. No. We're gonna need to. So we got guns. We got green. We got blue. We could use more blue. Plus 2 fuel from a salvage op. That wouldn't be too bad. We got Jesse here. Contraband from salvage ops. I like the idea of having Jesse. We got Tracy. Whenever crew's killed, Tracy must be killed first. That sucks. Okay. Ship upgrade. Alright, so I think I've got a pretty good idea of who we're looking to get here. So I'm going through all the cards. Okay. I mean, we got med staff here. Roll when a crew was killed. So actually getting a med staff would be pretty good. Let me see if we can get some like med staff that's like got, you know, some power to them. We want to get 2 200s. If we can get 2 200s, that would be great. And the interrogator. Okay. Yeah. So we want a med staff. So when a crew was killed, you can recruit. Well, you know what? Let's just bank on not having my crew die. You know what I mean? Let's just bank on not killing my crew. Ooh, we got Emma here. You may use an action on your turn to remove disgruntled from a crew other than Emma. I like that. We'll bring Emma on board, and let's see, who else can we bring? You know, we don't need a river. Ooh, we got Bree. May sell parts any solid contact for 300. And you know what? I feel like Bree will be pretty good. We've got quite the group here. Ooh, we got Betty. No, wait, we're gonna get Betty. Here we go. All right, guys. We've got our squad here. We're gonna get these cards a nice shuffle here. Yeah, Tracy. I don't know why we're apologizing to Tracy. Was it me? Okay. Alright, so we've got these right here. You know what we should do? Give me a minute here. Let me look something up real quick. Wait, do we want album? Do I want to play this? Yo, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Let's go. Give y'all a little music. Alright, guys. So here's our crew. Our crew is going to be led by Corbin. And we're going to have Jayne. We're going to have Yolanda. We're going to have Emma. And we're going to have Biddy. Now, we are a little low on guns, so we might have to hire someone pretty soon here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to set everyone up down here. So we're going to have the Bonnie May. We'll have Bonnie May here. Alright, we're going to put our main drive right here. Alright, I'm going to put my crew over here. Let's see, what are these? Okay, so I need 6 fuel. Alright, let me continue our setup here. Oh, and I put my ship on the board. So, I think I'm going to want my ship. Where should we start? I've got a couple spots to start around here. We can start in Georgia. I mean, we can start in the White Sun, alright? Shit. Because I think we're going to do the bad crime desk pay. We're going to try to end the game at 15,000 or more. So I think I don't want to do Niska. And let me know the music's too loud. I think I'm going to want to go for Patience. Where's Patience? Patience at Athens. So if I put my ass right here, I'm going to start right here. I don't think there's like a limit to where I can place my people. Alright, goal of the game, choose a story card. So we've chosen our story card. We're going to try for the bad. We're going to attempt to end the game at 15,000 or more. Alright. Give each player 3,000, 6 fuel, and 2 parts. So let's go ahead and get the fuel. Alright, so here's our 6 fuel. So 1, 2, oh, those are parts. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll give 2 parts. So the way fuel works in this game is the way movement works in this game is you can only move 1 space a turn, right? So you can go from here to here, here to here, here to here, right? But if you wanted to move more than 1 space, you could activate your drive core by paying 1 fuel to initiate a full burn. And so basically, if I wanted to get from like here to say Santo, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, pay a fuel, but every time I move at burn speed, I have to draw a card from either the border space deck or the Annihilated space deck. Now, and then this will like cause various things to happen, various options to happen. So now in a normal game you generally probably don't have to do that. In the solo game you only have 21 turns, so it kind of behooves you to move quickly, right? So if we look at here, the solo game setup, place a pile of exactly 20 disgruntled tokens aside. These tokens will be used as game length tokens. So we have 20 turns here. So where are my disgruntled tokens? Aha! Disgruntled tokens. They got music again. 4, 5. There's, I got 5. 10. 15. And 20. So all the disgruntled tokens go over here. So that's 20 turns. We can go ahead. I think we can just put all this stuff. Okay. So this is our cargo, our contraband. These are the fugitives and passengers. So basically, whenever you pick up passengers, fugitives, cargo, or contraband, you take a piece from here and you put it into a box, right? And you only have so much room to work with, right? You only have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think the stash is for like weapons. Let me double check that. There we go. Here we go. These little things are skill test stuff. And then these are obviously their special abilities, right? Let me see. Give me a minute here. Student and heroic skill test. We don't have to worry about that. We can worry about that later. I'm still trying to figure out exactly. Here we go. Ship card. The bottom has 1 slot for the ships plus 3 slots for ship upgrade. So I can get. I'm gonna move this ship up here. I can upgrade. I can put 3 slots. I can get 3 additional parts or upgrades. I can only have a max crew of 6. I can only hire 1 more at this point. I can only have 3 active jobs. For cargo, it's an combination of empty squares in the hold and stash areas. Okay, so I can basically put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can fill up with 8 more goods and or people. Alright, here we go. And then we have our contact decks, so that's going to be off to the side. So let me pull them up. Let me show those off real quick. So you can see them over there. These are the contact decks. We got Amandul. You got Badger. We got Patience. You got Harkin. And you got Niska. And they all have various, like, stuff that you can do, right? They'll have quests where you can be like, haha, and you can see, like, oh, here, illegal, immoral, right? And you have to load contraband, and then you misbehave, deliver 2 contraband, and negotiate to get paid. Now, I assume when it does misbehave, you have to pick up the misbehave cards, which will be these things, right? And so you look at this misbehave cards, right? We'll see how misbehave cards work later on. Most of what I watched was mostly like, hey, here's how to set up the game, here's how to get going, right? And that usually takes me the most time, so I decided to see how the setup goes, and then we can learn the game from there, right? We're just gonna learn on the fly. Let me get my 3,000. Get my 3,000 money here, so I'm gonna go 2 1,000s. Got one, I say 2 1,000s. Get a 500. There we go. Give me a 500 here. Man, these things are not easy to pull off. Alright, speaking of favorite heroes, who are your favorite villains from Firefly? I always really liked Patience, but my favorite guy is actually from the episode 13, the final episode of Firefly. The guy who is trying to steal away River Tam at the end. He breaks onto the ship. And he runs into the doctor. And the doctor asks him, are you a lion? And the guy goes, am I a lion? I don't think of myself as a lion. I mean, I have a pretty good roar. And I'm like, this guy's hilarious. I love it. I don't know. I forget what his name is. He's a great character. So here's our 3,000. I got 2 1,000s, a 500, and then 5 100s. Alright, so that's going to be our 3,000. Deal each player a job card. Players must discard any or all discard jobs. Players must discard down to a max hand size of 3. So we're going to draw 1 each. So we're going to draw 1 from Patience. We're going to draw 1 from Amandul, 1 from Badger, 1 from Niska, and 1 from Harkin. So, Harkin says it's legal, it pays $900, and you have to go to Londinium, no 2 cargo, and then you have to deliver 2 cargo to get paid. Medic bonus plus 400. Okay, we have Niska. Pound of flesh. If you were issued a warrant while working a Niska job, kill a crew. That doesn't sound fun at all. We got illegal and immoral, and his it says load 2 contraband at Ezra. So Ezra would be, where's Ezra? I have everything on the board right now, so I don't know where the fuck anything is yet. Where the fuck is Ezra? No. Ezra. Man, no getting the print in, it's already the hardest part. No, wait, or is it Georgia? Okay, Georgia. Okay, so I would have to go. So, coming to here. I would have to go from here to here to load the 2 contraband. And then I had to get to Anson's World over in the Red Sun, which is way the fuck over here. Right? And so I would have to get to, where's Anson's World? Is this Anson? No. Am I just dumb? Where's Anson? I'm being dumb right now. Oh, there it is. It's in the corner. So, dude, I had to get clear across, but I get paid $3,500 for the job, which wouldn't be too bad. I could potentially get his job and do this job. I could drop by Londinium, but that's risky because that's here, right? So probably not. Right? Let's see what Patience has. Right? We can deal. When started, you may consider 4 jobs when dealing with Patience. This one says good old-fashioned mail robbery. So you have to go to the Space Bazaar at the Red Sun, so Space Bazaar over here. Misbehave to get paid. Cover your tracks. I don't know exactly what that means. Let's see. Do the job, misbehave. Follow instructions on job and or misbehave codes. Repeat into all required job steps. Okay, this may require multiple. Yep. Cover your tracks. I don't know how we cover our tracks, but we might take this. I mean, it's $3,000. It looks pretty easy. Oh, cover your tracks. Here we go. Okay. So I might take that. We'll see what we got for Badger. Another one. Misbehave to get paid. Cover your tracks. I think we'll take both. Losing patience with patience. Okay. And okay, we already know this. And then Amendoul. Legal. He has a pickup of shipping. Node 3 cargo at the mother node in the Red Sun. So mother node is here. Heavy node applies while job is active. Must spend 1 additional fuel to burn. Woof. And then take it to Georgia. Boros. Man, that sounds awful. Alright. So you know what? I think we're gonna go with these 3 right here. To start, we'll discard these 2. So these just go back to the bottom of their respective decks. Amendoul. Alright. So let me go and shift you guys back up to here. Alright. We're gonna put border space cards out here. We're gonna put the alliance space cards up here so we can draw them. Right. Alright. Let me make sure we get the... Yep. Okay, priming the pump. Reveal the top 3 cards of each supply deck. Place the reveal cards in the discard pile. So we're going to discard the top 3 over here. So we're going to make some room. We're going to put some space in between all of them. Right. So we're going to get the top 3 from Regina here. Right. Because when you go to like... when you go to Regina, right? So Regina is... Where's Regina? It's a good question. Here, we'll use Silverhold as an example. So if I say I go to right here, right? So notice how that says Silverhold. I would be able to buy a card from Silverhold. I believe I can, let me see, buy in sector the supply planet. You can purchase supply cards, fuel, and or parts when shopping. Take up to 3 cards from the supply deck discard pile to consider for each card that's essentially taken this way. You can draw 1 face-up card and you may now purchase 2 of these. So you can take up to 3 from the discard pile. And then if you don't take 3 from the discard pile, then you end up you draw from the deck to get up to 3, and then you buy. Or you can do short if you pay $100 to the bank for each crew member on your ship to remove disgruntled tokens from all crew. And then you can also purchase supply cards, fuel, and or parts, right? And each fuel costs $100. Each part costs $300. And each supply card, I actually don't know how much those cost. Actually, no, wait, these are the supply cards. So Regina, we got a ship upgrade, which gives you more stash, and up to 2 crew on board ship may ignore Alliance 1 crew rolls. $1,000 to buy. We can also pick up the Grange brothers, who, we could use them. We got some mercenaries here, maybe past 209's one to crew rolls, right? We could use that. Get some guns here, and we have ship upgrade. Skyhook counts as a transport after completing a crime job. Node 1 contraband. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So that will go over there next to Regina. Alright. So we'll go ahead and reveal the top 3 from Silverhold. Yeah. We got damn, we got 2 of them. Here, we're gonna put that one face down. Here we go. Yep. So we got the Hill Folk. We can hire them for free. They get plus gun when you have at least 3 Hill Folk in crew. So you really have to pick them up if you want them all. Right? You got Silverhold Outfitters, Burgess Lasers. So firearm explosives requires that to carry 1800, but they give you 3 guns. And then you got this pistol, gives you 1 gun. So, you know, pretty useful stuff so far. So put that over here. We'll get these 3. Osiris Shipworks, let's see what we've got here. We got the Drive Core, so this will enhance our range up to 6. 1 fuel to initiate full burn, may mosey up to 2 sectors. So this actually would be really good, because then we can just mosey up to 2 sectors. That would be nice. Right now we can only mosey up to 1 sector. We can get the Interrogator, which we don't really need. We already have a medic. And there's another med staff, so don't care about them. Osiris doesn't seem like we need to do a whole lot. Here's Osiris right here. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So that was a phone call from an organization called KLA. They must Nanoelectronics. They must have... I must have come across them. I either came across them at one of my job fairs. Yeah. Yeah, they had to be at one of the job fairs I was at. Cause they were like, yeah, we got your we got your thing. I was like, bro, I don't fucking remember sending this. I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, so KOA. And I think the whole reason I even bothered was like, oh, we have places in California, and that's why I was like, sure. And they called me. They're like, you interested in moving to Boise, Idaho? And I went, no, absolutely not. Sorry. I like Boise, don't get me wrong. I think Boise is a cool city, right? It's right next to the National Forest. So you can do a lot of National Forest stuff. There's a lot of hot springs over there, right? And they have, and there's some decent pinball over there. And I think they have a couple pole dancing studios. But it's Idaho, first off. And then it's Boise, and, you know, I'm gonna tell you this right now, I wouldn't want to really live in Albuquerque. And if I don't want to live in Albuquerque, there's no fucking way I'm living in Boise. And Albuquerque is way better than Boise. So if I'm not gonna live in Albuquerque, there's no way I'm living in Boise. I would never screw myself like that. So, loving the entire today. Thank you. Yeah, we're Jayne. We are Jayne from Firefly. I've owned this hat forever, and we are currently learning how to play Firefly, the board game. Now we do have a bit of a timer today. I do need to finish the game before 3 p.m. because I promised to do a board game with some people. So we do need to get moving here because we need to get to learning this game and playing. So, but this game's pretty simple. There's a couple of things I still don't know yet. So, but yeah, the power plant job here in Tacoma. Speaking of jobs, the power plant here in Tacoma actually hired someone else. Actually, the guy I was talking to, when he sent me the email, he was like, dude, you were a super strong candidate. We really, really liked you. But we needed someone to be able to step in pretty much right away. Like, someone who we could, like, give a 1 month retrain and, you know, be like, okay, you're good to go, right? Whereas I would need time, right? I'd probably need 6 months to get trained up. And that's fair, right? I get that. I get that. So I've once again reopened to submitting a bunch of applications. So I've submitted to a bunch in Pennsylvania. I've submitted a few to Connecticut. So East Coast back on the table, baby. Let's go. I didn't get... They hired before the tour came up, so I just assumed the tour is off for now. But what I assume is gonna happen is if I still haven't been hired by it, because they're gonna try and hire another reactor operator or control room operator. My assumption is if they put out a new one before I get hired for somewhere else and I apply for that one, they're probably gonna see me and they're gonna be like, hey, so we've already done our first interview, so let's just bump you straight to the tour. Can you come on in? Like, when can you come in? I'll probably just be like, well, how about tomorrow? Because I have pants. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Right? And so then I just go do the tour, and then hopefully I impress them enough for them to offer me on the spot. So, yeah. It's fine, though. I mean, I needed to get dress pants at some point anyway, so. But yeah, East Coast is back on the table. Alright, so back to the game here. There's a lot going on, right? We pulled out the Space Bazaar, right? We gotta show out the 3 cards we've thrown to the discard pile, right? We had the Crybaby, right? I can discard to ignore the 9 cruiser's effects, move the cruiser 1 sector within a 9 space. We got a Gun Hand, 1 kill, discard instead of removing from play. And the Scrapper, he gets +2 fuel from salvage ops. And last but not least, we're gonna pull from Persephone. my god. We got a scrapper, an enforcer, and we got another one. We got this security interface pad hacking rig. I don't know what some of these mean, but we're gonna find out as the game goes by, right? We're gonna figure this out, right? We don't need these anymore, so we can put these away. So we've primed the pump, we've got our starting jobs, we've got everything, right? So if we bring it down right here, you can see our ship. Oops, shit. Right, so we come on over here. You can see my ship here. We've got the Bonnie May with my drive core. Right, we got my fuel, we got my parts, we got my crew here, right? We have Corbin as our leader. And then we have a bunch of people here. We have Billy the mechanic. We have Emma the grifter. We have Yolanda the grifter / companion. We have Jayne the mechanic, because of course, how could we have a game without Jayne? I'm literally dressed as him. So, this is our crew. And we start off with 3,000. And we get 2 actions per turn in any order, each action only once. So I get to, I can do a fly. I can either do a full burn, spend 1 fuel, move the ship. I move the ship to an adjacent sector, and then I draw and resolve a nav card. So that would be these cards right here. So I'm going to keep them off to the side for now. We'll draw them as needed. Alright, full stop. If nav card results in full stop, movement ends. You may perform any remaining actions this turn as normal. And evade. If nav card results in evade, move to an adjacent sector and do not draw another nav card. You may perform any remaining actions. And then mosey along, you move 1 sector. Of course, that mosey can increase. As we saw, there was one where what was it? Osiris Shipworks. Yeah, we're gonna want to buy this drive core if we can. I mean, that's really good. Mosey up to 2 sectors. So where's Osiris? Osiris is only 2 below me, so we might head down there. And then if in a sector of another player, which is not gonna really affect us, right? So purchase supply cards. We can take jobs, look through the discard pile, choose up to 3 cards, and or sell cargo, contraband, and buy fuel if sorted. And then start job. You can place a job in the active area and complete the job. You resolve, flip, and place a solder contacts, or make work in the inner sector with a planet. Use a work action to take 200. Sounds awful. Okay. And then we got a couple of things here. Right? We got the skill test. Right? So let me get the dice that we need. Alright, so we got the dice here. So skill test, you have to roll the 1d6 and assemble some crew and carry gear. So basically, I would roll. So let's say I need to. Okay, I don't have any skill tests here, but when they pop up, we'll know how it goes here, right? Kosherize rules. If gun is followed by kosherize, do not add gun from gear to your total results for this skill test. So if it says kosherize, I don't add gun from gear. Bribes. If the green is followed by bribes, add +1 to the total for this skill test for every $100 you pay to the bank. Oh, that's nice. And then we have inert tokens. After moving the Reaver Cutter, place blank on vacated sector. After entering sector containing blank or blank, roll die. If the result is less than or equal to the blank in the sector, player to your right chooses and moves a Reaver or 9 ship to your sector, and the inert tokens are removed. I see. How does that work in Soda, though? Let me see how this works for Soda. Did they talk about? Oh, here we go. We have some keywords over here, which is really nice. Hey, there's Bonnie May, by the way. Okay, so this is a lot of good additional rules in the back, which is cool. Don't need that. Wait. Let's see. We got winning the game, working a job. Alright. Give me a second here. We can buy stuff. So, I mean, I think we should definitely go ahead and buy stuff. Alright, let me just make sure here. Okay, so here's what they mean by a skill test, right? So if you get something like this, right, my guns will do the talking. 1, 2, 6, attempt botched. Proceed. Actually, I'm being dumb. We have a skill test, right? Nope, never mind. I don't have the skill test. I got rid of the medic. Oh, the medic actually has one. Where is he? Was it Persephone? Space Bazaar? Nope. Osiris? Yeah. Osiris is perfect. This is a skill check. You just roll when a crew is killed, right? So you would roll the dice if a crew was killed, and you'd be like, and that would be a 6? Yeah, that would be a 6. Boom, you return a crew to the ship, right? That's a skill check, basically. And then if it has something like that, you add whatever that is to the skill check, right? And these are different skills: fight, tech, and negotiate. Let's see, Spirit and Heroics. Oh, and if you roll a 6, you get to make a bonus roll. Okay. On your turn, there are 4 types of actions. You may choose 2 actions, do in what order. You may not take the same action twice. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start this. Here's the jobs that I picked. These are currently inactive. I haven't activated them yet. Right? I'm still trying to figure out what it... Oh, and then cover your tracks over here. Really good. Okay. Alright. So first things first. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right into this, guys, because there's no better way to play this game than to just jump right in and be like, all right, let's do this. All right. Let me make some room here because we're gonna be doing a lot of moving with the camera here. All right. And as we have to draw cards, I'll bring the decks in so that we know, like, oh yeah, here's so much we need to get, right? Okay. So for my first turn, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna burn a fuel. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go from here to. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna move 1. So because I'm moving in a 9 space and I'm full burning, I have to draw one of these cards. So keep flying. All right, so I keep going. All right, then I come over to Osiris. I draw another one. Keep flying. Nice. All right, and I think I just put these into a discard pile for now. So put that off to the side. Let me double check that. Keep flying. If your last move ends, if I may take any remaining actions. Do I just discard them? Yeah, I presume I just discard. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna end up with Osiris, so I spend this fuel token, so this fuel token goes away. So we'll just put this off to the side since I want to buy more. And now I'm going to buy stuff. So we're gonna buy. We're gonna purchase supply cars, fuel, and or parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy. I might rebuy this fuel. We're at Osiris. Wait, is this Osiris, right? Pretty sure. There's not another ship works, is there? I presume Osiris is where I have to go. Let me make sure I'm not messing this up. Okay, yeah. Alright. So, I'm gonna pull up drive core. I don't need these. I don't need these guys, so I'm gonna put them there. And because I only picked up 1 from the discard, I then draw 2 more from the top of the deck. And And that's gonna allow me to look at these three right here. Here we go. We can buy some cards. Oof. Wow. Okay. So we can get a drive core, may mosey up to 2 sectors, ignore all breakdowns, and a range of 6. I can also reroll all medic checks. So I could get this, right? And here's the thing, right? Is I have Corpsman, which means I can buy drive cores and ship upgrades at half price. So I could only have to spend $1,200 on a drive core or $800 on this. They both do the same thing, right? But I think when I get the, I wonder, do these stack? I wonder if these stack if I upgrade. Let me see the upgrades. Let me go to the upgrade section here. Ship upgrade cards. Drive core. Okay, I presume they don't stack, right? So let me look through real quick and see if give me a minute, y'all. I need to look at something real quick here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna assume that that they don't stack, right? So I think the best thing to do would be to buy the drive core for $1,200. Ignore these two for now. And then go ahead and buy 3 fuel. And then once again, because I have Corbin, oh my god. And peoples, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? Raiders, how are you? Mr. Half Hog, come give everyone a good old Half Hog wave. My little partner in crime, Mr. Half Hog here, coming on in. He's here to help us steal from the verse. Keep the skies free. Because we are fellow brown coats, my friends. Hello, my name is Flipsy Fiona. You can call me Flipsy or Fiona. And for any Firefly fans, I am indeed dressed up as Jayne. Iconic hat. Honestly, I couldn't quote any of Jayne's stuff from the show. It's been so long since I've seen the show. So, other than the, I'm gonna be in my bunk, guys. But how are y'all? Welcome on in. I do a lot of IRL streaming. We go to events. We do geocaching. We go on hikes. We do board games, which we're doing right now. We're learning to play Firefly, the board game. And we also do cooking and mundane van knifing streams. And yeah, that's what we do here. As far as board games go, we also play on Board Game Arena. And we're looking to do a community board gaming thing this Friday. So if you're interested in joining us, drop us a follow. Let me go ahead and give y'all my Discord real quick. Y'all should come join the Discord. and you can find out more information about coming in and playing some games with us. I do have a Board Game Arena Premium account, so if you've always wanted to play more games, by all means, let me go ahead and there we go, socials. Awesome show indeed. Yeah, Firefly is great. There you go. There's my Instagram and Discord. Obviously selected Discord, so yeah, huge fan of Firefly. Love the show. For everyone who just came in, if you're a Firefly fan, who's your favorite character? Or guess what? Who's your favorite hero? Who's your least favorite hero? And who's your favorite villain? My favorite hero is Kaylee. Kaylee, or who's the other one that I usually go with? Or Shepherd Book are my top two. They're my two favorite. And then my least favorite hero is probably the Doctor. But he's my least favorite because everyone else is just that much better. It's not that he's a bad character. Everyone else is just better, right? It's like DS9, right? I don't have a least favorite character because they're all great. I just had the character who I like the least because, well, I do have a least favorite, but he's my least favorite because everyone else is just that much better, right? And then my favorite villain is the guy from the final episode of Firefly. The guy who's trying to steal River Tam. Sneaks onto the boat. He's got like the red suit. He's a great guy. I love him. So, but yeah. And Peebles and the Raiders. If y'all need to raid and run, go take care of yourselves. We're gonna get this camera turned back around and we're gonna continue on the game. We are currently on turn 1 right now. So as of the moment, I'm actually about to buy my drive core here to upgrade my current drive core. And the nice thing about this is I have Corbin who says I may buy drive cores and ship upgrades at half price. So my drive core is only $1,200. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask. Peebles, I presume you were playing board games today. What were you playing? I'd love to hear about what board game that you were learning or just having fun with. Because I always love hearing about new board games. You know, I'm all here for it. So. Alright, so. And then I'm buying 3 fuel here, so I'm going to pay $1,500. So I'm going to pay $1,500 to the bank. So we'll put that, you know, we'll just put this off to the side somewhere, right? We want to keep this stuff relatively accessible. And so now we have a drive core, which replaces my current drive core, so I can put this away. And let me shift you guys down. Now we have some more fuel. So now we take our fuel, put it here. There we go. We got some fuel, and there we go. Turn 1 is done, my friends. We can now do an initiate full burn for Ranger 6 or mosey up to 2 sectors. Very, very important. So getting down turn 1. We are the Bonnie May, by the way. We chose not to go with the Firefly. I was trying to avoid being a basic bitch. I also tried to avoid the main people from the show, right? So Corbin, he's our leader. We have Yonanda. We have Billy the Mechanic. We have Emma the Grifter. And, well, I mean, we did have to bring Jayne along. I mean, I can't not wear the hat and not bring Jayne. So, you know, public relations. Very important job. Alright. So, we're going to bring this back over here. Alright, so that's going to be the end of my turn 1. So, I'm going to take one of these, put it back into here, and now I have 19 turns left, right? My goal is I have to end the game with $15,000 or more. And you do that by completing jobs, right? And you can start a job by going to like your target and activating the job. Now, let me see exactly it. To advance your resolve job, perform the following steps: equip the crew, confirm needs, and then do the job / misbehave. Now the good news is I don't really need anyone right now to do anything, which is good. Although I'm definitely gonna need to bring some of these guys onto my mission, so. Alright. So I think we should try to do one of these quests, right? So here's what I'm thinking, right? The red sun, pretty far away, it's right over here. So Athens, Georgia. Athens is right here, right? So we can just mosey on over. All we need is 2 spaces, go 1, 2. And then we can misbehave to get, and then we can start the job. Let me see. What are the actions? Start job, place job in active area, resolve, and then complete the job, resolve flip. Can I start the job and complete the job in the same turn? Let me see. Give me a minute. Let me look at the rules real quick here. Let's deal. Haha. To start work on a job, your Firefly must be in the pickup location for deliveries or target location. Place the job card face up. After placing a job, the table becomes active. Okay. Equip the crew. Confirm your needs. The team must have you have assembled must meet any requirements in the need. Let's see. Cargo cannot be loaded. Misbehaving cannot be attempted. You see, not all jobs have a needs job. Okay. So I can pretty much bring anyone I want, right? You must commit to what gear you're carrying while working the job. Each crew leader may carry only 1 gear card. Any gear crew on board the ship may not be used in any way while working the job. In the course of working a job, the crew may be forced to return to the ship. Crew on board the ship may not be affected by the results of any misbehavior skill test encountered when working a job. Okay. Let's see. Follow the instructions on the job card to attempt to work the job. Most legal jobs are delivery. Alright. So we don't care about that. Here we go. Illegal jobs require a bit of misbehaving. When the job requires misbehaving, it will have a number of misbehaved cards pictured. You must successfully proceed through the number of misbehaved cards pictured. When misbehaving, draw cards 1 at a time. So you have 1 or 2 options. Okay. And so I can pick who goes on the job, right? And here's the thing, when you pick people to go on the job, you have to pay them how much they're worth down here. So if you bring them, you have to be able to pay them $200, right? So if I bring this whole crew, it's $1,000. But it could be very helpful to have everyone with me when we go here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a move action. We're gonna mosey along. It says to move 1 sector, but because I have the drive core, it says I can mosey up to 2 sectors. Mosey means I don't have to spend fuel, so I can go. Whoa! I can go 1, 2. So I come over here to Patience. I come here to Athens, and we're going to losing patience with patience. It says Athens, Georgia. We are at Athens. Athens is right here. So I'm going to activate my job, and I'm going to misbehave to get paid and cover my track. So misbehave to get paid. Here's our misbehave deck. We're going to go ahead and give it, a couple shuffles here. I'm going to give it a good power shuffle. Woo! What a beautiful power shuffle. Ooh, enough to see it. Alright. So, we have 2 cards here, so we draw... I think we draw 1 at a time. Yeah. So, we're going to draw the first one. Oh wait, hang on. So here's what we're doing. We have to pick people to go on the mission, right? So, I feel like, yeah, we should bring Corbin. I feel like we should bring Jayne. And we should bring Yolanda. We don't really need these peeps right now, right? These kind of people are kind of useful more for, like, space stuff, right? But these guys, look, this gives me 2 guns, and then I get 3 mechanic and 3 green, which would be nice. So these 3 are on the mission, right? So we aim to misbehave, my friends. And it says gunplay. We can either do, my guns will do the talking. We have to roll we have to roll greater than we have to go 7+. Or we can disgruntle all crew. Now disgruntled is not good. Let me see what disgruntled is. Disgruntled, what does it talk about? Aha, disgruntled crew. In addition, become disgruntled after not getting the cut. Crew can become disgruntled as a result of other nav, job, or misbehaved cards. When a crew becomes disgruntled, place a disgruntled token on them. So you just want to be careful here. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna roll the dice here. Bit of a risk here. Kill crew, attempt to botch. 7+ proceed. And we have Jayne here. He gives us 2, so we need to roll basically a 5 or higher, which is already not good. Already not good here. Not a fan of this. So here we go. Here we go, friends. This could suck. This could suck so hard. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to do this, man.
I don't think you should be with cards.
Oh god. I only rolled a 2 and a 2. So unfortunately I'm gonna fail. So kill crew, attempt bot. So I'm gonna kill off Yolanda. So Yolanda is gone. So I think this is just removed from the game. Yeah. So we'll put this at the bottom, the Osiris, so this way we'll know. Alright, and the second aim to misbehave here. We can rig a bypass. We're gonna rig a bypass here. We've got 2+, so we just need to roll a 3 or higher. So this is 3 or higher, that's all we need. Oh my god, of course. What does an attempt botch mean? Oh, wait. Okay. If it's botched, then it just ends. Okay. That sucks. Okay, so this goes here, and so this just stays active. And I think... Alright, so this goes away. That sucks. We'll put this in the middle. Alright. Well, that's not good at all, so that's gonna end my turn. So that's another turn. Alright, let's see. Do I have to move every turn? Let me see. Let's see, this is Athens. This is a bummer. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is we could go to Londinium. We can go to Osiris, we can buy a medic. Let's do that. We're gonna go to Osiris. And I'm going to buy a medic. So let me pull an interrogator. Yeah, let's pull the interrogator. And then we're gonna get these 2 and see if I want to buy any of this. Here we go. Alright, we don't need that. So we're gonna buy him, he's 100. When do I have? Wait, do I pay him regardless of, hang on. Do I pay regardless of, okay. So we're just gonna buy the interrogator. I don't really need this here. I'm gonna pay $100 here. Where did I put the rest of the money? Oh, I put it over here. Okay. Put that here. And that's gonna end my turn. Oh wait, do I also wanna buy fuel? That's gonna end my turn. I'm good on fuel here. Alright, we're wasting a lot of time here, which is not good. Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble here. So I'm gonna move 2 over to Londinium. Now let me see what happens when you go with this right here. Okay, the Alliance cruiser. If any time you are in the same sector as the Alliance cruiser, you must resolve the Alliance contact event. So, the Alliance contact event is this right here. It says, resolve immediately for outlaw ships in the Alliance cruiser. So, I can either search and seize or pay fines of $1,000 per warrant. Hang on. Clear warrants, all contraband and fugitive seized, including those in your stash. Roll for each wanted crew. Do I have any wanted crew? I don't think I have any wanted crew. No one on my crew says wanted. Okay. I have to look for. Okay, I do have I have a wanted crew right there. I have 2. Okay. Roll for each unwanted crew. All right, so I gotta roll 1 each for this, and I just gotta roll harder than a 1. That's it. Just gotta roll harder than a 1. So we're gonna roll for Jayne first. Oh, good. Whew, that got scary. Alright, so Jayne is safe. We're gonna roll for Betty. Okay, we're good. We're good on Betty. He's safe. And then F9 full stop. So full stop, we're at Londinium. That's okay. Because we're gonna go ahead, Londinium, the White Sun. We're gonna activate this right here. We're gonna put a medic. Actually, I don't pick a crew. I think the entire crew just goes, right? When I do this.
There you go. Open. Smart. I mean, just get running up the guy.
It's just more of like reminding my childhood.
Oh no, okay. I don't have to assemble a crew. Okay. So yeah, all we're gonna do here is we're gonna just bring. Where's my medic? Yeah, I paid the $100. So I'm gonna bring the medic. Right. So he's gonna equip this and load 2 cargo. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna We're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab some cargo. I'm gonna bring my ship up real quick so you can kind of see. Here we go, the Bonnie May. We're gonna load up 2 cargo. Here we go. Here's our cargo. So we put cargo here. We put cargo here, and there we go. So we have loaded 2 cargo. So now we have to take it to St. Agnes in the Red Sun. So that means we have to go over to right here. And that will pay us 900 plus the 400 for the medic bonus. So right now the interrogator is attached to this. we are still trying to do this one right here. We'll probably end up doing this one next. So that's gonna end our turn. Okay. Alright. So, on my next turn, I think we're gonna make a boost. We're gonna try to get to St. Alban. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can make it. So here we go. Here we go, right? So I'm gonna bring my ship back up, right? I have my drive core. I can have a range of 6. I have to burn 1 fuel to initiate the full burn here. So we're gonna initiate the full burn. Now, every time I go for the full burn, I have to draw a card from this deck, is one of the blue space. And then once I leave the blue, I then start drawing from the border space. Let me make sure that I have that correct.
So people like 2 months ago, they just paid $30 non-stop. Yeah, they could ship like 6 boxes. Now it's like what? 8K? 6 boxes.
Okay, so we're gonna go 1. So we gotta draw this. Aha, keep 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Aha, keep 9. 3. Minor technical difficulty. Just keep her in the air, option 1, or swap into spare. Let's see. We have this here. I do have Biddy and Corbin, which are 4. So I'm gonna have them come in, and all we need to do is roll a 1 or higher. That's it. Just need to roll 1 or higher. Let me double check here. Let me see. Okay, so this is the skill check here, right? Roll dice. All of your available skill points will be appropriate type to your roll. Compare your total. Alright. So we have already a total of 4. So we basically have already completed this since it's a 5 or higher. But if you roll a Firefly, you actually get to roll again. Right? Because you rolled a 6, so you get to roll twice. So we keep her going. So we keep 9. Alright. So we've done 3. And now we're about to enter Yenda, which means now we'll be drawing from this deck, the border space. So 1.
And this one. These are amazing. Dude, look at this.
Reverbate. We can either decoin, we can move the Reaver card to any border sector not occupied by a Firefly, keep 9, or move Reaver card to your location and evade. I'm gonna decoin, move the Reaver card to any border sector not occupied by a Firefly, keep 9. So I'm just gonna move them over to right here, right? I want to keep them away from me, right? I don't want them coming to me. They don't sound like fun. Alright, here we go. 2. Player to your right must move Reaver Cutter 1 sector within border space, so that's gonna be me. So we're gonna move him down because I can just fly away from him. So if I move him down, right, he'll have to follow me. Alright, if I start moving him that way, because we do need to head back in that direction at some point. And then last but not least, keep flying. And there we go. So we've managed to fly from Londinium to St. Albans. And now I can complete the job. And so that's going to pay me 900 plus 400, that's 13. So we're gonna get the 1,000 right here. I'm gonna get the 1, 2, 3. Right? because we got, once again, we got 900 for the delivery. So we take the cargo, we go and put them away into the bag. We don't need that anymore. And we got the 400 bonus for having a medic. And then because the medic was here, we had to pay 100, so I just pay $100 to the bank. And this is my take-home pay, $1,200 right here. So, you know, not bad, not bad. Alright, and then this just goes, I guess we just flip it like this. Oh, when Salt of Harkin, you may ignore the custom inspections nav card. Nice. So we'll put this off to the side. And that will end another turn. Alright, so I think what we need to do now is I think I need to go to Silverhold. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Silverhold. What's my other quest? This one?
Yeah, but on the side of and then we'll go this way, so that you can see where all good.
Because we had to go to what? The Space Bazaar? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay fuel on this turn. And we're gonna go 1. So I have to draw. So we gotta draw from this deck again. Player to the right must move Reaver Cutter 1 sector within border space. So here's what we'll do. Since I don't have someone next to me, we'll just make it so that they automatically come towards me, you know? 1 space towards me, right? Just to make sure that they're doing something in this game, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go 2. We're gonna come over here, so we need to do this. Oh, Rutten drives cores down. Oof. We got a breakdown. We need an 8+. Now the problem with this is I only have 4. I could spend the 2 parts. I could spend 2 parts and keep flying, or I can risk it for the biscuit. But I'd have to roll a 4 or higher, and that's a little tough. 4 or higher. I mean, it's a 50-50, right? I think we need to spend the 2 parts. I think we're gonna spend the 2 parts here. So we can keep on flying. And then we're gonna come over to Silverhold. Salvage job. No to cargo. Full stop. We're gonna do a salvage job. We're gonna no to cargo. And the cool thing about a salvage job loading to cargo is I have Benny who says +1 cargo for my salvage job. So I'm gonna load 3 cargo. So if I bring my Firefly up here, you can see we now have 3 cargo. Alright, so we put that away. This is still not active yet. Alright, let me see. I can sell on my turn. I don't know that much. Where is my here we go. How do I sell? Oh, I can take jobs and or sell cargo as noted on the contact card. How do I oh, I can only sell cargo to IC. Okay, I see. So wait, where's my salt? Oh, okay, so every time I sell cargo, it's worth 100. Ah, I see. Aha. So it would help if I complete some quest here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Silverhold. We are going to buy. So we have, how much money do we got? We have currently 2,600. So that's what we should buy.
I have to tell people to stop fucking messaging me on there.
We might buy these. Oh, requires that to carry? Oof. Well, that sounds good. You know what? We'll get that. And we'll draw 2 more here. Ooh, we got Zoe. Oh, we got Stitch. Okay. Maybe we should pick up Zoe here. We were paying $2,100. We don't have a max crew of 6, and we're already stacking here. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna pay the $2,100. This is risky, but I think it's kind of that economy thing, right? You gotta pay money to make money. So I'm gonna pay $2,100. We're gonna hire. We're gonna buy this item. And the problem with this is it requires that to carry. So that means Biddy or Corbin's gonna have to start coming along on these missions because only they can hold this. But that's okay. And we now have a crew of 6, my friends. Right? We once again we still have Corbin as our leader. He's a mechanic. We have Biddy, the mechanic. We have Zoe, the soldier. We have the interrogator as a medic. We have Jayne, the merc, and we have Emma, the grifter. All right. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna spend 200 on fuel. There we go. So I'm gonna put our fuel here. Alright, so that's gonna end my turn. Alright, we are down to 14 turns, friends. It is not looking good. Alright, so let's see what happens. Kill 1 crew, evade. Requires pilot and a mechanic. Do I have a pilot? I don't have a pilot or a mechanic. That's not good. Okay. For the 1, 2, 3, 4. That might help. Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a burn. I'm gonna move up 1. So we have to draw 1 from here. A rogue trader. You may buy fuel for 200, parts for 300, up to 3 contraband for 400 each. That's not bad. Because then you can just sell contraband. Right? You can make some money here. But we don't have enough money to even buy contraband. We could also do piracy. Moral crew become disgruntled. Do I have any moral? I do. I have 1. I have 2 moral people. Let me see. I mean, I could get 3 contraband. Oh, but it'd be a full stop. No. Okay, we're just gonna keep flying. So we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna buy anything. We're just gonna keep flying. Give me a second here. I need to see something. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move here. So now that we're in blue, I now have to draw from here. So we draw the alliance space. Contraband fugitives not in your stash or seized, full stop, or we can spend a fuel, have a warrant issued, and evade. I don't want like the idea of a full set. So we're gonna spend 1 fuel. We're gonna have a warrant issued. So let me see how this warrant works.
Okay, this deck is pretty cool.
A warrant token. I don't know what the hell is a warrant token. So warrant token on here. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta see what a warrant token even looks like. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Here we go. So warrant issue. So we have a warrant on me. And so basically what happens with this warrant is if I get caught, I had to pay $1,000 per warrant if I get caught. So I have to be very careful. That's okay though, we can keep going. We evade. Let me see what an evade means. Give me a second, guys. Move your ship to an adjacent sector. Do not draw an additional nav card. Oh, okay. So I can only go here. Okay, so unfortunately that actually ends my turn. So now I can't really do anything. Yep, so I gotta pretty much end my turn right there. So, there goes a turn. Alright, but that's okay. Because on my next turn, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move over here to the Space Bazaar. Alright, we're gonna activate this Space Bazaar Red Sun. I had to misbehave to get paid and cover my tracks. So, we are gonna bring Zoe. I'm gonna bring Corbin. And I'm gonna bring Emma. And I'm gonna go ahead and equip this onto Corbin. This gives him +3 shoots. And then I think we should go ahead and also bring Billy. We're gonna really cover our bases here, right? I want to make sure I'm not getting screwed here, right? So we got Zoe, Emma, Billy, and Corbin coming in on this quest, right? And our quest here is good old-fashioned mail robbery. Alright, I had to misbehave to get paid, so I have to flip over our misbehave cards here. So we're gonna bring over our misbehave. We aim to misbehave, so we have to draw cards equal to this, but you draw one at a time. You have to complete each one. So we're gonna draw the top card. Money Talks. We either had to get an 11+ on this or Guns A-Blazing 8+ here. I think I'm gonna risk the, well, I could do the bribe, but I need a knot for the bribe. So I'm gonna go Guns A-Blazing here, right? So we have to roll greater than an 8. So right now we have 3, 4, 5. We already have 5, and we have Zoe's may reroll the dice test. So we get 2 rolls, 3 or higher. Oh, thank God. We rolled 6. So that's gonna be good for this one. So we proceed. So we draw this one right here. Ooh. We have to roll 7 or higher, or 7 or higher. Do we have a hacking rig? No. We do have 4. We have 3 with this. But we can pay money if I have a companion, which I don't. So I mean, that's the question here. I think we should go for this one. We don't have any fancy duds, which is unfortunate. We have 3. And we have 300 money, so I can pay the bribe. Now, do I have to pay the bribe at the beginning? Add +1 to the total for this skill test for every $100 you pay to the bank. So I think I can wait to pay the bribe after. So we're gonna try to roll the green. We have to get a 7+ to succeed. We currently have 1, 2, 3. So we need a 4 or higher. But whatever we get, we'll just pay the rest of the money because it says... Wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. We can't bribe. It doesn't say so. Never mind. We're gonna go to hacking. So we need either 3 or higher. Come on. 3 or higher. Show it to me, baby. Yes! And there it is. There's this 3. We have these 2 right here, so that's 4. That gives us our 7. We don't have a hacking rig, so we have, but we do have the 7+. So that is going to complete this. Now we have to cover our tracks. So it says here, lose dual rep or success God Awakening once again. We have to roll 6 or higher. We've got 4, so we just need a 2 or higher. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Of course I roll a 1. Let me see what happens if I lose. Give me a minute. Okay. Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have ignored this. I fucked up. Oh no. I did mess up. I messed up so hard. I did not need to do this. Yo, we're gonna 15-minute warning. Oh, to get off of work? Hell yeah. Guys, we're gonna do a mulligan here. I'm gonna take the turn back. And I'm gonna take 1 fuel. And I'm gonna get rid of the warrant. Because I forgot that I am sodded with Harkin, and here it says your papers are in order. When sodded with Harkin, which I am because I completed this quest, you may ignore the customs inspection nav card, and this is customs inspection, so I didn't actually have to do this. So, no, I need to wrap up by 3 p.m. here. But thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I've got like another hour or so. Okay, so we undid my mistake. So, 3, whatever. Yeah. You know, it all works out. Okay. Okay, so we've done it. And so now we still have to do the good old-fashioned... Okay, so we lost dual web, but we don't have dual, so that's okay. So we get paid 3,000 minus the 700, so we owe them 300 plus 2 plus 2 is 7, so I get 2,300. Let's connect 2,300. So here's 2,000 And 2,300 right there. There we go. And now we've got some money again. And now that I am... Where'd that card go? And now that I'm soldered with patience, whenever I go to Patience Planet, I can, when soldered, you may consider 4 jobs in dealing with patience. And I can also sell her cargo and contraband, which is nice. Alright. So put the aim to misbehave cards away. Take these, put them down here. Alright, so technically that ends that turn. Bring these guys back down. Bring our gun back to us. We still have this quest right now. So now that is my next turn. Let me see. What do I want to do here? Do I want to buy... What's at the Space Bazaar? Let me see what's at the Space Bazaar right now. Who is from the Space Bazaar right now? We have fuel. We have a ship upgrade. And the gun hand. I don't know if I need any of that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look through the contact discard pile and choose up to 3 cards to consider. For each card left, draw 1 face down card from the contact deck. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna take jobs. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna draw 3 cards, right? Because we are here at Amandul. So we will take Amandul's deck. We'll draw the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And now we can look and see which ones we want to take here. Ooh, we have this. We can load 2 cargo at the Space Bazaar. Drop it off in Priam, Georgia. Priam being way over here. Gives us 1,400. Not bad. Ooh, we have an illegal. We have Space Bazaar. Load 2 contraband. Drop it off in Regina, Georgia. Where's Regina, Georgia? Oh, it's over here. Okay. And then we have this one. We have no passengers, no limit. Get paid $200 per passenger. Ooh. So we could potentially make 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can only make 1,200 off of this. So we have a nada. We don't have a ton of room here. So I think we're gonna take these 2. We do have to misbehave. And then these, so we have the needs, which is good. Okay, we have negotiate to get paid. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, throw that at the bottom. Technically, you're supposed to make it into a discard pile, but I'm changing that little rule. All right, so we take this. We still have this quest. So here's what we're gonna do. Right, when you activate a job, you have to assign people to that job. And once they're assigned to that job, they're assigned to that job until the job is finished, right? This only takes place at one point, so it doesn't matter. We're probably not gonna do it on the way because I would like all my people available for this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually load 2 cargo. We're gonna activate this first. We're gonna load 2 cargo. It says it needs 2 guns and 2 of that. Well, I can make this easy by using Biddy and arming Biddy with that. This enables Biddy to basically do this. Or I could use Corbin. No, we'll go like this, right? So, because you need this to start, and so it says here, Space Bazaar, Red Sun, Node 2 cargo. I'm already at the Space Bazaar, so we're gonna node 2 cargo. So we're gonna node up 2 more cargo. Put the cargo here. Put this cargo in the stash. And that's gonna end my turn, because I think I can only start 1 quest. Yeah, I can only start 1 quest a turn, I think. Okay, so we'll put this away. And now on my next turn, I'm gonna start this job. It says no 2 contraband. I'm gonna assign, let's see, so we have to misbehave, and we get a grifter bonus. So we wanna make sure we have Emma. We'll probably want to bring Corbin, Zoe, Jayne, and the interrogator. I mean, we're just gonna go wild here. We're gonna dedicate all 5 to this job right here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab 2 contraband. Alright, so here's our contraband. It's red. And you know, if we bring, here we go. I'm gonna bring the camera down just a little bit. We're gonna bring my contraband. We're gonna put it in the stash, right? This is the hidden part of the ship, right? If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, right? When they like go in and they pull everything out, right, of that secret spot. Alright. So now on my next turn, I'm thinking we're just gonna have to burn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just burn as hard as we can. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna burn fuel. And we're gonna burn. We're gonna do a 6. We're gonna go for a 6 movement here. So we're gonna go 1. Alright, when we go here, we have to start drawing from the 9 deck. So keep flying. I'm gonna go to 2. Let's see, it says here, the coil bust or drifting. Oh, this is problematic. Oh, that's not good. Because all my people are currently on the job. And I don't have parts here. So we have to roll the dice here. If I roll anything less than a 7 or under, it's a full stop. Now if I roll this, I get to roll twice. So I need this basically. Because no one's available. Everyone's on a quest at the moment. So let's do it. Oh, so close. Alright. So that's gonna stop us dead in space. Which sucks. Alright. So that's 1 turn. Alright. So on my next turn, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna burn. We're gonna go... I'm gonna gamble. We're gonna go 1. We're gonna go to the planet. Player to the right must move the 9's cruiser 1 second within a 9's space. I mean, technically, that would move it towards me. Ugh. Here, I'll mulligan it. Instead of there, we'll say we go up here. Because we're doing the whole moving them, and man, I don't want to get stopped, right? Screw that. Screw that. So we're gonna do the mulligan because there's no way. I'm really struggle busting here. Alright, should we draw it again? Keep flying. There's 2. We'll go here for 3. Keep flying. We'll go up to here. So because we go up to here, we have to draw 1 of these. It's 4. Actually, you know what? No. We'll go here. Here's 4. Alright, so move the cruiser. So cruiser's trying to get closer to me. So we did what? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have to draw from this deck here. No, wait. Where do we have to go? Regular premium? No, stop being dumb. Go here. We're gonna go here. Keep flying, which is good. And one more. Keep 9. There we go. Alright, so we did our booster 6. And we actually ended up here at Priam. We can deliver 2 cargo to get paid. Unfortunately, we did not have a soldier. Wait, do I have a soldier? Oh my god, I had Zoe. Oh my goodness. I fucked up. That's okay. That's okay. So we're gonna gain 1,200. Alright, so we're gonna deliver our 2 cargo. And we're gonna get paid 14 minus 200. So that is going to be 1,200. So 1, 2. And there we go. So there's 1,200 for that. Enough to see it. And since we completed this, we now have access to Amandol Travel Hub. One solid may load passengers and fugitives at Space Bazaar for no limit. Now, I'm actually not too sure what passengers and fugitives do. Let me see. Let me see here. Do I only get them? True. Like, I don't know, this seems kind of worthless. I don't know. Alright. So, they come back. That's gonna end that turn. So we only have 10 more turns, guys. We have 10 more turns to get enough money here. Right now we only have 3,600. So we really need to make some big bucks here. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go ahead and take him. We're gonna head over to Regina. So we're gonna move 1 over to Regina. And we're gonna go ahead and complete this one. So this says to misbehave, deliver 2 contraband, and negotiate to get paid. So we're gonna deliver 2 contraband. We are gonna draw a aim to misbehave card. Requires explosives. Attempt botched. I don't think I have explosives. Damn. Oof. I only have 2? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Warrant issued, that's gonna suck. Hang on. That sucks that I have the explosives right here. See, I knew I should have flipped everything around. Oh god. Because no one here does explosives. I would need to basically roll a 6 for this to work. So we're gonna try it. Here we go. So I have to misbehave first. If I fail to misbehave, then I fail the mission. Here we go. Come on, 6. Oh, of course, I go a fucking 5. Alright, so that issues a warrant for my ship. And that ends it, so that's gonna end my turn. So that goes away. So now I have to pick a new team here, because it's a failed mission, right? So here we go. We're gonna pick our new guys here. We're gonna pick these guys. 3. We need our grifter, so we need Emma. We definitely want Corbin. And I think we should definitely bring Zoe and Jayne. So we're gonna misbehave. We're gonna draw 1 again. So we're gonna draw our aim to misbehave here. Oof. Well, the good news is we have 7. So all we need to do is roll 2 or higher. And we have the ability to re-roll the test. So we're gonna need a real subtle, guys. But also, we're gonna have to get a hacking rig at some point. Holy shit, there's been so much hacking rig stuff. And I don't have a hacking rig. And that would be real nice to have right now. There we go. So we do that. We deliver our contraband. And we do a negotiate to get paid. So, if you roll an 8 or higher, we add an additional $1,000. 6 to 7 plus 0 and 1 to 5 negative 1,000. We have a 3, so a 3 or higher is what we want. But if we get a 5, that'd be great. Come on, get a 5. We've been doing 5s all day. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. I rolled a 2. Oh my god. Can I just roll dice today? Stupid. So I lost $1,000 on top of having to pay 1,000 to the crew. So I had to pay 1,000, lose 1,000. So I gained 500. Well, that's not good. That's not good. But this gives me some of this. That's okay. That's okay. We got one more move. So we're just gonna go ahead and move. Do I want to go to Niska? He's risky. No, we're just gonna go. Can I buy stuff from Regina? I could buy stuff from Regina. What's in the Discord for now? Okay. We'll just go 2 over. No, actually, we should buy. No. We're gonna go 2 over. What's gonna do is go 2 over. We're gonna end our turn. Alright, so we put this away, guys. We are down to 8 turns here. 8 turns to make like 10,000. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna move our guy. We're gonna move it over to Athens. And we are gonna attempt to complete this once again. So misbehave to get paid. It's $3,000. And we're going to. So this will be 5. This will be 4. And then we'll bring the morale booster. Okay. Let me see. How much is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 for the crew to come along. And our quest here says we have to misbehave to get paid. So we have to do our misbehave cards, right? So we'll bring our misbehaves here. We're gonna draw 1, Identification, please. Oof, I already have one. So it says 8 nuts per seed. We only have 4. Requires a transport. Unfortunately, I do have one of these. So I basically have to roll a 5 or higher. Come on. Come on. Fuck, man. It's not good. Dude, I am getting absolutely wrecked right now. Like, completely screwed. Like, I'm not gonna win. Cause I can't roll dice to save my fucking life today. These dice are like, hey, you like 2? I hear you like 2s and 5s. But when you need a 5, I'll give you a 2. And I'm like, fuck, man. Look at that. God, not a fucking 2 again. Jesus. So that's gonna be another turn. Oh my god. What the fuck do I do now? I don't think I have a choice. We gotta go to Osiris. So we're gonna go to Osiris. We're gonna buy some items here. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna buy the Alliance identity card, which is 1600. So that's 1600 right there. And I'm going to. That's gonna end turn. Like, I'm in such a bad spot right now. I'm just like, holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna come out to patience. And we're gonna bring everyone but Jayne again. Alright, so you equip this. We're gonna give this to, I don't know, you. So this gives us 5 green. So hopefully from now on we can do these green checks. I'm getting destroyed by this mission. Like, this mission, I can't get it done because I keep getting terrible things here. So note the man with the really big gun. Of course, at least 2 from firearm gear. So that's perfect. I actually have this. So that goes away. So we get to proceed for free. And now we do this. Requires transport, or we can do hide in the vault. Are we serious? Why? Why? Fuck my knife, dude. I just want to finish this mission. I don't understand why. I'm about to fucking lose my shit over this mission, guys. Oh god. I just want to finish the fucking mission. Of course, I draw the one fucking card that says attempt botched. I don't even understand what the fuck just happened, dude. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I'm so mad right now. I've wasted 5 turns trying to get this quest done, and I can't fucking do it. This is so dumb. Ugh. I cannot believe this quest is kicking my ass. What the fuck, dude? So yeah, so in case you haven't noticed, it says here, you either have transport, you kill crew, attempt botched, or you roll you either kill all crew or you take 1,000, attempt botched. So I can't even complete the quest. I'm like, so stupid. Alright. So frustrating. Yeah, but you know what? It's fine, right? We already have the 4 from these guys. So you know what? I'm just gonna take the 1,000. Because it doesn't matter what I roll, I'm gonna get the 1,000. Unfortunately, I don't have River Tame on my team. So that sucks. So I'm gonna get this $1,000, I guess. Could be worse. Ah, fuck, man. Fuck my knife, right? Alright, I guess. Well, we can't take the same action twice. So I guess I'm just gonna take a job now. So when I take a job, I can look at patience. I can look at our top. I can look at these 3, and I can pick two to do here. Ezra. We need stuff that's super close to me. Like, I legitimately need stuff that's right next to me. We've got Notes and Contraband, and then get to Jubilee to Red Sun, and deliver 2 Contraband to get paid. And I had to go to Silverhold. Where's the fuck is Silverhold? Oh god, it's way down there. Or I can do Cast Anson's World. Needs a transport, which I don't have. Okay. I guess we're gonna do this. Because we need to start making money. We need to start making a lot of money right now. Okay. That's gonna end my turn. We're down to 5 turns, friends. 5 turns to win this game. I don't know if we're gonna do it. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna attempt this mission one more time. Here we go. Same setup, right? Here we go. Here we go. Requires a firearm. Proceed. I have a firearm. Okay, good. We can move on. Alright, here we go. I like this. This is called a knife fight. Brought a gun, eh? You got it. Tight security. We might roll for this because I can get the reroll. Because I need a 4 either way. So that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. I'm gonna roll the dice. I just need a 4 or higher. 4 or higher is all we need. Come on. 4 or higher. Hey, look at that. The 5 or 2 continues. A 5 or a 2, right? That's all I get to roll. Alright, so we have Zoe's 2. We had the 3 from the gun. So that passes. Oh my god, finally. So I would get paid 3,000. However, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. So I have to pay. So I get paid 2,200 because I gotta pay my crew. So here's my 2,200, and then I still have to illegally cover my tracks, right? So we need to roll a 4 or 2 or higher because we have 1 green and 3 green. So 2 or higher. That's all we need. 2 or higher. 2 or higher. Come on. Give me the 2. I'll take a 3. Alright. So we got Badger here. We got Patience. Alright. So we bring my crew back. It's about freaking time. Oh no, I forgot I had this. Actually, I didn't need to roll at all. Alright, so these go to the bottom. Alright, let's see. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... Oh, you know what I forgot to do, Nasser? I forgot to sell cargo. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan it. I forgot to do this. You can sell. I forgot I already had patience. You can sell cargo. So we're gonna mulligan it. I meant to sell this cargo last turn when I did the jobs. So we're gonna sell this free cargo. Pretend that I did, right? We're gonna sell this free cargo. Give me a minute. And then you know, so she pays 500 per cargo, so that's really good. Alright. So now we still have that one more turn before this turn ends, one more action. So we want to get to Ezra to node contraband. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Ezra. So we're going to use our 2 spots to get to Ezra. That's going to end our turn. And then on this turn, we're going to... We're going to start the mission. And we're going to bring our people that we need. So here's who we're going to bring in. We're going to go with... I feel like I should just bring everybody. Oh, maybe we don't need Jayne, right? Alright, do we definitely want Corbin? Definitely want Emma. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll go with these 5. We'll go with these 5. Jayne, once again, holding down the public relations here. We're gonna do 2 contraband. We're gonna put our contraband. We're gonna put the contraband in our stash, right? So we're gonna put these guys right here. And now we have to get to Jubilee. So Jubilee is at the Red Sun. Okay, so Jubilee's way over here. So this is gonna be fun. Okay, so the best way to do this would be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do it in 2 goes if we get lucky, but I don't know if we're gonna get lucky. I feel like we're gonna lose. Alright. So we're gonna burn our fuel. We're gonna go 1. So once again, now that we're in border space, we gotta draw this. Family dinner. Spend 1 cargo, remove discount from our food, keep 9, or I'll be in my bunk, keep 9. So obviously we're gonna do option 2, I have no cargo. Alright, so 1, 2, keep 9, 3. So now we have to start drawing from the blue deck. Keep 9, 4, keep 9, 5, keep 9, and we'll go to here. Keep 9, nice. Alright, so that's gonna end my turn. Yeah, because we started, no, wait. Did we start? Did I move? No, I started it and moved. Okay, so yeah. Alright guys, we're down to 3 turns there. I don't know if we're gonna do this. Here we go. We're gonna burn some more fuel, y'all. We're trying to get to Jubilee as fast as we can here. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go for Jubilee. We're gonna go 1. So draw a blue card. Aha! Keep 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is risky. I'm gonna go 2. Abandoned ship. We can no 2 contraband, or we can full stop. Raiders, welcome on in. How are you? Empress Freya, welcome on in. And Raiders, how are y'all? Baroque, so good to see you. How are you? Freya, how was your stream? Welcome on in. Guys, for those who don't know me, I'm Flipsy Fiona, and this is my partner in crime, Mr. Hefhog. And y'all, we are playing some Firefly today. You might, which...
Oh, that's true, because you've been sacrificing this card.
Which, if you know anything about Firefly, you recognize the hat. If you don't know the hat, type in... Go to YouTube, type in Firefly hat, and watch the scene with this hat. It's really cute. But basically... It is also retaining a knot of heat, so it's getting very warm. But the basic story is there's a character in Firefly named Jayne, and in one of the episodes, he gets this hat from his mom, and it's a really cute scene. It's a cold open. Highly recommend checking it out. It's such a great opening. But also, if you've never seen Firefly, I highly recommend you watch it. It's a great show. As far as space sci-fi goes, it's like a Western sci-fi. It's awesome. You're doing ESO today? Hell yeah! How did you more questing? I love it. Yeah, today we are just doing some Firefly here, just learning to play the game. I'm getting rocked, getting destroyed. I'm trying to make I'm trying to end the game at 15,000. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I've only made like 8 grand. So, and the game's almost over, so. You've never seen the show, but you've heard of it? Never knew they had their own board game? Yeah, I think there's 2 board games actually. There's this one, and there's another one. There's like Into the Black or something. So, Spacey, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? Welcome to Firefly, the board game. For my Firefly fans who are new, who have just joined us, tell me, who are your favorite heroes? Who's your least favorite hero? And who is your favorite villain? For me, my favorite hero is... There she is. Katie. Katie is my favorite. I love Katie. She's awesome. Fact of the matter is, I worked in an engine room. I kind of reverberate her. I love her. She's fun. She's fun to watch, right? And then my second favorite is Shepherd Book. My least favorite, the Doctor. And it's not that he's a bad character. It's just that every character's better than he is. He's cool. He's a great character. But there's a great, and then there's everyone else, right? That's the scale of Firefly characters. They're all such good characters that if you had to pick a least favorite, like who the fuck do you even pick, right? And honestly, River Tam's also pretty far down there too. I mean, she's cool, but you know, I mean, she's fun. I mean, look, she can. she can cook your brain. She can kill you for just her brain. All right. So yeah, if you haven't seen Firefly, I super recommend it. It's such a good show. And it makes you watch a movie called Serenity. So. Oh yeah. Adam Baldwin's a piece of shit. Yep. I am well familiar with how big a piece of shit he is. But you know, he does do, you know, yeah, I get it, yeah, he's a real piece of shit. But he does play good characters, so you haven't seen every episode. I mean, the funny thing is, you don't really need to see all the episodes. There is like some bit of a storyline, but not a, you know, just not that much of a storyline, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, we're gonna go flip it back around, right? Let me show you what's going on here. So right now, here's us. We're trying to get over to Jubilee. There's a lot of cards on the board. It's a lot of confusion right now, and that's because like I only have so much room, so I'm getting a lot of stuff stacked up on the board at the moment, right? But here's my ship. My ship's called the Bonnie May, and actually, they actually have a picture of the Bonnie May in the book here. Here we go. The Bonnie May. That's why I chose it. I was like, dude, I want to be the Bonnie May. But fuck yeah. I want that on the side of my ship. Let's go. So we are the Bonnie May. I chose not to be a basic bitch and not go to Firefly. I chose Corbin as my leader. And then I had Emily and Biddy and Jayne and someone else as my starting crew. Of course, we had to start with Jayne. I mean, you know, hi, I need Jayne. And then I hired Zoe and the interrogator. And right now we're trying to complete this mission right now. And so that's what we're doing. We're trying to make our way to Jubilee. So we're flying through. And I'm currently doing a burn at the moment. So, you know, so bear with me here. Because this game's going to be over next 3 turns here. Like, I'm probably not going to win. That's okay. So we're going to go here. We have to draw a border space card. Keep flying. I like it. Alright. So we're going to come over to here. We're going to come to the inside. Try to stay away from the red people. Player to your right must move the Reaver cutter 1 second within border space. So usually I'm just having them move as to the nearest one possible, since I don't have a person to my right. And we go. We got to keep flying. So we get to Jubilee, which is amazing. And now that we're at Jubilee, now we have to misbehave and deliver 2 contraband to get paid. So here's what we're gonna do. We have to misbehave. We have to aim to misbehave. So we have to draw 1 off the 3. We have to draw 2 total, but we have to draw 1 at a time to complete each one. So the way this works, we're gonna flip this, and I have to pick one. I can either go require explosives or jigger suppressor. Now the good news is, I have this gun, and it says explosives. And so because it says Big Gore and Blast requires explosives, proceed, well, I just proceed. So that completes. So now we draw 1 more. And we got locals in need. We can discard 1 cargo, which I don't have. Or we don't have time for this. Oh, that sucks. We don't have time for this. Fuck, I wish I could discard a cargo. I don't think I can do it if I don't have cargo to discard. So, this sucks. I'm gonna have to disgruntle all moral crew. So I would roll the dice, except I already have this 3. So I do proceed. So, unfortunately, Emma and Zoe are both moral. So they get 1 of these. They get these sad tokens. I don't remember exactly what they do in the game. I know if you have other players in the game. Oh, they get 2 disgruntled tokens that are immediately discarded. Okay. Alright. So we did our misbehave. We delivered the 2 contraband, so delivered these 2 contraband. And that gets us 3,000, but we still have to pay our crew, right? So he costs 100. She costs 300, Emma costs 200, and Biddy costs 200. So if you do the math on that, that's $800, which means I receive 2,200 on that. So we shall get 2,200. Here we go. By the way, I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I'm enjoying myself an Italian blue raspberry soda. It's really good. I might get another one after this. Though I won't be playing another game after this. I have something going on at 3 p.m. my time, so next 30 minutes. So I pretty much need to wrap this up here. So we're gonna go ahead, flip this. Alright, get all these guys. And then I'm gonna keep the people who have like the sadness tokens together. Alright, so this will indicate, these both have 1 sadness token. There we go. And that's gonna burn another turn. These are also the turn counters, so I have 2 more turns to make something happen here. Okay, so we have to go here. We have to go to Silverhold, and then to Athens. Where the fuck is Athens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't make it. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. My best bet is to mosey over to the bazaar. So I'm gonna spend 2 movement points, come to the space bazaar, and I am going to attempt. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. I'm gonna check and see if we can get some quests here that might help. Here we go. Start at the Space Bazaar. I can load 2 contraband. I had to get Aphrodite, Murphy. No, it's too far. Can't make it. Can't make it. Can't make it. I mean, that's pretty much gonna be it because I can't finish. Alright. Well, here's where it's at, chat. I don't have enough time to complete any more quests. I don't really have time to make more money. So at the end of it all, we're gonna go ahead and end the game here. We're gonna count how much money we've got. Now we chose the goal of making more than 15,000 at the end of the game. The question is, do we have 15,000? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we have less than 10,000 actually. So let's see what we've got here. We've got, man, these things are really hard to shuffle out. Let me tell you. I love the paper, but man. So here we go. We've got 2,000. We got a 500. We've got a 1,000. We've got a couple 100s over here. We got another 1,000. Here we go. We're at 5, 6,000. I don't think I have it. I almost certainly don't have it. So we're gonna end with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $600. Well, we didn't win, but you know what? We tried. You know what mission really screwed me? It was this one. This mission right here. this mission screwed me. This mission took me 5 turns. 5 fucking turns. And I only made like 2,000. What was another mission I got screwed on? I got screwed on this mission too. This mission I only made 500 because I had to pay 1,000 to my crew, and then I rolled I only rolled a 5, so I paid another 1,000. I made $500, so I got really screwed with some of my missions. I just bad rolls here, so. But yeah, yo, that's Firefly right there. I know stuff moves very quickly. I tried to stay as organized as possible, but I also was on a bit of a time crunch here. So Serendipity, hi, welcome on in. How are ya? I'm dressed as Jayne today. What's up? Y'all want to see my outfit, by the way? There, if you're in chat, let me show you my outfit. I should have shown you this when I first started. You see my shoes? This is my Jayne outfit. Normally I have my blunderbuss, but I decided against bringing even a prop gun in here because I was like, I don't really need it. So, anyone who knows Firefly will recognize who I am just by the hat alone, right? So yeah, if you've seen Firefly, you know what's up. If you haven't seen Firefly, I highly recommend it. It's a great show. But yeah, so that's the Firefly board game.
Oh no, so at the beginning of combat phase,
I'm trying to think, would I recommend this game?
throw it in chances. Can I see?
The solo version is tough. Let me tell you, it depends, right? I think I picked the harder option, right, of trying to make 15,000, because there's the other one which says to just get salted with 5 different people, right? And so if I had gone for that, I might have actually won. It's a fun game, I like it. I do think that the main characters are way the fuck overpowered in this game, you know? They really should have thought about, you know, having people be a little less overpowered. It's a little goofy, right? And then there's like, but the nice thing about this is when you play it for the people, there's like multiple ways to play, multiple ways to win. So that's really cool. Solo, there's only really 3 ways to win the game. There's only like one storyline, so yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's a lot to go on. If you're gonna play this game solo, I would definitely watch a couple of videos on how to set it up, how to play it, because it's definitely tough. I only got through this game as fast as I did because I watched a lot of videos on setup. So I will say the skirt's one disadvantage is it makes it's so itchy. It's so itchy to wear right now, and I'm kind of annoyed with it at the moment.
You can cause some off-effect stuff on your face.
It's like, I'm getting really annoyed right now. I'm probably gonna head out to my van and change after this, so, but yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I like it because I'm a Firefly fan, and you know, I think there needs to be some balancing of the characters. Like, once again, I think the main characters are hugely overpowered in this game. Like, if you don't get them, it can be tough, and if you do get them, even though they're super expensive, they're like well worth it, right? It's like there's not a whole lot of disadvantages in getting them, so. But yeah, that's Firefly the board game, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know it moved fast. I do have something coming up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid out to. I know this is generally shorter than normal. I'm also gonna take this off because, well, no, I'm gonna keep it on for now, and then I'm gonna head out to my band and change here. So let me go and start finding someone to raid out to, y'all. Before we raid out, I just want to say thank you to everyone who popped in today. Shimano Fail, Blaze, Spacey, Serendipity, Freya, thank you so much for the raid, and Peebles, thank you so much for the raid. Burrow and Sprout Girl and Sakura. It was so good to see everyone. I will say this, this Friday, guys, we are going to be doing Board Game Arena community game night, right? So if you don't know what Board Game Arena is, it is a website. Just type in Board Game Arena into Board Game Arena. Right, type that into Google. Select the first link. It should take you to the board game site. Make an account. Make a free account, and then come join me on Friday. We are going to be starting board games at 2 p.m. If you are not in my Discord, join my Discord. I am posting videos. Of games that we are looking to play. So watch the videos, see which ones interest you, which ones look pretty easy to you, that you could probably pick up pretty quickly, and then, right, be like, hey, I want to try these games out, and we will play these games on Friday. So, and we're looking to start doing this once a month, so at the end of the month, last Friday, except this Friday, I know, this is technically the first Friday. Last Friday caught me by surprise, so we bumped it to this Friday. So last Friday is going to be Board Game Community Night, so make a Board Game Arena account and come join me this Friday for some board games. Let's go ahead and find someone to read out to, y'all. Let's see who's on. Someone's playing Tales of the Shire. We might check that out just because I kind of want to see what's going on with this Tales of the Shire. Have y'all heard of this Tales of the Shire game? It's like supposed to be like this new, it's supposed to be like the new, yeah, it's supposed to be a new like farm sim involving the Shire, right? You're basically a hobbit. I've not been impressed by it, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna drop over to Drink Sopa, so let me go ahead and give her a shout out here. So once again, they're playing Tales of the Shire. And we will head on over. Let me go and get this raid going. Once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna give you all the sub raid and the raid too. Let me go and get this raid. I'm moving. Also, let me think. I don't know if there's gonna be any streams this weekend. There's a bunch of events coming, but I also want to do a shit ton of pinball this weekend. There's like a split flip tournament I want to do on Friday. There's a women's tournament on Saturday I want to do, and on Sunday. So I might just not do any events. We're gonna see. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll keep you up to date. Once again, Friday, come join me for board games, and I will. If I don't see you this weekend, I will see y'all next Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days, and we'll do more board games. Let's go ahead and raid over to Drink Sopa. There they are. I'm gonna start that raid. Y'all, make sure y'all take care of yourselves. Make sure you grab the raid message that applies to you. If you're subbed, get the hedgehogs. If you're not subbed, get the wings. But end of the day, We're all part of the same triple. Mr. Half-Hog's gonna get that good old Half-Hog wave. And y'all, once again, have a good weekend. And thank you for wishing me a good weekend here. I'm gonna go ahead, make sure you, once again, get the raid message, you guys. I gotta get my own raid message here. There we go, copy that message. Let me get over to drink sopa so I'm ready to meet y'all. Nope, oh my god. Where's drink sopa? Where are they? There they are. Tales of the Shire, guys. Enjoy Tales of the Shire. If you're interested in the game, I hope this gives you an idea of whether you want it or not. I know I'm not getting it, but that's just me, so. Alright, y'all. 25 seconds. Y'all, have a good day. Bye. Bye. Bye.
All creatures can attack unless they take 2 mana for each.
Each of what?
Each of those creatures.
To attack you?
Yeah.
So it's not one creature.
Yeah. Expensive. It's only for 1 thing. Okay.